Coach Rob here. Wanted to show you an exercise that we refer to as the rotator cuff on football exercise. For anybody who's had shoulder surgery, they've had you do this exercise in a very similar format using stretch cords, whether it was coming in medially, whether it was pulling up towards the sky. And really what the whole idea here is to strengthen the shoulder joint where the head of the humerus comes into the girdle there. Unfortunately, it's a lot of these smaller muscles that we injure quite often, and what we want to do is we want to strengthen them so that we can avoid injury. Okay. The big thing to remember is it's not how much weight you use. These very small muscles, what they don't have the ability to do is handle tremendous amounts of weight in an attempt to get stronger. Unfortunately, you'll end up hurting yourself. So what you're going to be doing, I'm going to show you this range of motion in two different directions. Okay. The first one is straight on, and what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be laying down until my arm gets horizontal to the ground. Okay, that's your number one goal. And what I'm going to do is just rest here. I'm bringing it back as far as my range of motion will go without incurring any strain. And then I'm simply just going to raise the weight up to 90 degrees and then bring it back down slowly to the horizon and then back up. Okay? The idea here is, and I'll show you from the side, what we're trying to do is get it to where your arm comes down to 90 degrees and straight up. Alright? Now one of the things that you want to do is keep your abdominals tight so that way you get an extra amount of work in the muscles in addition to your shoulders. Because our goal is to activate as many muscles as possible in one range of motion associated with an exercise. So the thing is, this particular exercise, a lot of times people will say it's too easy, it's boring, nothing's working. Trust me, it's working. This is one of those things that should you jam your shoulder up, if you don't end up hurting your shoulder, it's probably because you strengthened it. But unfortunately, it's very difficult to see the growth of a muscle deep underneath the deltoids. Unlike biceps, it's on the surface. Go, oh yeah, look, I'm getting stronger, my arms are getting bigger. This type of exercise is more on the injury prevention side of things. Should you hit the ground and your arm gets jammed up into the shoulder, overuse injuries, those are the things that we're trying to avoid with this particular exercise. So if you have any questions about it, please feel free to email me. My email address is Robb, R-O-B-B, the number 3 @earthlink.net, and I appreciate you watching the video.